Welcome back. Now we stay in Class 3A, and I'm telling you, East Texas is going to have someone, maybe more than one, in the state finals from Class 3A this year. To so many great teams around, including the Carthage Bulldogs. And this matchup with last year's state champ Navasota. Listen to some pregame talk before this game, and many thought Navasota was going to give it to put it to Carthage. Did not even come close. 44-14. Blake Bogenschutz and that Bulldog offense just continues to dominate. And joining us from Corsicana, where that game was played tonight, ETFinalScore.com contributor Clay Allo. Clay, glad to have you on the phone with us. You just heard me say it. Many thought this was kind of the matchup across the state in 3A, and Carthage just simply dominated, didn't they?
They did. Navasota scored in 3 plays into their first drive, which tied the game 7-7, and did not score again until the final play of the game. That was, of course, against the Carthage second-string defense. But the Bulldogs rattled off 37 unanswered points and just completely dominated with the ground game, 332 yards on the ground. And, a game that most everybody thought would be very well contested. Navasota's the defending 3A Division II champions. Did lose a couple of the guys on offense, but they were averaging about 42 points a game coming into this one. And so Carthage was able to handle them pretty well, a lot better than what most expected.
All right, Clay, we go to round 3 here in the Class 3A Division I. Of course, Carthage will play Silsbee. You just told me in the commercial break in Beaumont. Where's this 3A is just really setting up because Kilgore's going to be there, and, hey, you got to look out for Chapel Hill as well.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody knew that Chapel Hill may have had 3 or 4 losses, but they were certainly one that you couldn't just count out. And I know when the season first started, people were hoping to see Carthage and Kilgore play each other in the finals. And not only that, Carthage, if they win next week, and Jasper wins next week as well, there will be a district rematch the first weekend of December.
Oh, man. Well, Clay, we appreciate the time. Be careful. I know it was not so fun weather over in Corsicana as well, and we'll probably talk to you next Friday again, man. Thank you, Clay.
Thanks, man.
All right, that was Clay Allo, ETFinalScore.com contributor. 3A scoreboard, Fairfield dominates Waco Connolly 69-12. Center gets dominated tonight by Rockdale 75-28. Argyle over Melissa 55-27. They get Gilmer next. Argyle and Gilmer and La Vega. Waco destroyed by Jasper, as Clay mentioned, 58-20. Let's get to Class 2A now, and what a year it's been for the White Oak Roughnecks. One of the best in school history so far. Tonight a chance for some revenge against Grandview. They knocked the Roughnecks out of the playoffs last year. On 4th down, how about that Roughneck defense? Zach Rowe, Chris Lehman making the stop. Roughnecks are fired up because this game is tied at 14. Dylan Gale going to the ground game as Riley Lakin showing off a burst of speed right here. He gets it into territory of the game of Grandview territory right there. Then Dylan Gale, who his number 1 receiver up top, make the catch, Mr. Jansen McCurdy. And he does for an incredible 47-yard touchdown, 21-14. White Oak trying to pull off the upset. Ball gets kicked around here before halftime. Zach Rowe, Johnny on the spot. He's a defensive coordinator's dream to have on his team, and he almost gets it into the end zone, but that really sparked the White Oak Roughnecks as they get it done over Grandview. Final score, 35-14. Way to go, White Oak, and we are happy to have on the phone with us the young man who caught that 47-yard touchdown pass to give White Oak the lead. Senior wideout for White Oak, Jansen McCurdy. Jansen McCurdy, Eric Sullivan here from the ETFinalScore.com football show. Jansen, congrats on the win, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show.
Just kind of give us a take. I think Grandview may have had a little bit of they may have been the favorite going into this one. Did that motivate you guys tonight?
Yes, sir. It motivated us a lot. Just coming into the game from last year, we really wanted to pull this one out, but just glad that we could get it done as a team tonight.
You guys seem to be such a cohesive unit. Jansen, you and Dylan, of course, have been throwing and catching touchdowns for 3 years now, but you guys, it's 11 on one side, 11 on the other. This is a true team at White Oak, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We're bonding as a team together. We just come together every week more and more.
All right, Jansen, I got to ask you this. You get this Newton team that's just destroying people right now in Lufkin, Friday at 7:30. How pumped up are you guys for this one?
We're going to be pretty pumped up. We know that they're a good team, and we're gonna try to have a good week of practice next week, and we're just going to get as prepared as possible for them.
All right, last request. Can I get a number 1 Roughnecks jersey with the camo? And can I get one here? I can wear on the news some night.
I'll try and make that happen for you.
All right, Jansen, congrats, my friend. Congratulations on the win tonight. That was Jansen McCurdy from White Oak on their big victory over Grandview. All right, let's move on now. In Carthage tonight, U Springs up against Corrigan Camden. Both teams a combined 21-1 record coming into the ball game tonight. This was a complete showdown for round number 2. Early on in this one, U Springs Mustang as Malik Chisholm at quarterback, and he goes to Kane Sampson. And Kane, what a great name there. He is the man. Fools around for the camera a little bit as well as he gets the touchdown. 30 yards right there, 8-0 on the 2-point conversion. Hayden Armstrong comes right back as he tosses to Carlo Iguazano, who gets it down to the 1-yard line. They would score a couple of plays later in this one. Back comes Corrigan Camden. They score again as it's Iguazano touchdown. It's 14-8. The 2-point conversion no good. Then Matthew Martinez is going to go to the little screen pass to Kane Sampson right here. Kane, look at him use his blockers. Well done, young man. All the way in for the touchdown. We're tied at 14 at the break. But folks, Corrigan Camden is outstanding. They explode to win 62-34 to knock out the U Springs Mustangs. 2A scores from tonight. Hey, ARP was in this ball game. Not many people thought they could do it. They get it done, or they fall tonight 21-14. But check this out. Crawford had a 96-yard kick return for a touchdown with 3 minutes to go, and that's what did it to ARP. But congratulations, Tigers. We knew you played your heart out, and I can't believe this one. Tatum goes down bad to Godley. This was a close game in the first half, but Godley 40-15, eliminating the undefeated Tatum Eagles. All right, scoreboard we go, Scotty. Dangerfield 41-35 over Farmersville. New Boston 14-7 over Whitesboro. Good East Texas night right there as both of them get the win. So does Malakoff 38-25. Franklin 42-14 over Kirbyville. And there's that Newton score. 74 points over Whitney. White Oak takes on Newton next. Garrison falls to Centerville 27-48. Didn't see that coming. And last night's score, Pottsboro able to hang on 14-13, and Wascom and Rosebud Lott, as we mentioned, will play on Saturday afternoon. More highlights coming up from Class 2A and 1A. U Spring, we already did U Springs. We're going to check in with some of the smaller schools, including a very wet, rainy night for the Carlisle Indians. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. ETFinalscore.com football show. Playoff edition, round number 2. Now, the Carlisle Indians had a bye week to open up the postseason, so 2 weeks to get ready for Bosqueville. Let's get to their game up in Maybank tonight. Nasty, wet, foggy. You name the element, it was there. Our cameraman, Jason Garrett, doing the best he can. Carlisle down 7-0, but Caleb Colley hits Bryce McCowan over the shoulder. What a play. Thank you for the horse collar flag right there. Then Caleb Colley, a two-sport star, is going to go back to his rushing game as Gustavo Martinez fighting and scratching into the end zone. Carlisle with the lead, but this game did not go the way Carlisle wanted to. Final score in this one, Bosqueville wins it 41-13, 41-13 as Price Carlisle goes down. We do have senior Caleb Colley with us on the phone tonight. Caleb, sorry, young man, y'all got beat tonight, but congratulations on an outstanding year. Before we talk about tonight, I know you're proud of you and your Carlisle teammates there, Caleb.
Oh, yes, sir. We had a great season, and, it's sad to end this way, but, I definitely wouldn't have chose this group of guys. This is a great group of guys. We had a great season. We're people that get next to last, I think, and before, like, preseason-wise, and then we came out and won the district, and, we had an amazing year. Even though we lost, everybody's keeping their heads up, and we had a great year overall.
All right, now, Caleb, tonight was not your ideal football night here in East Texas or across the state of Texas with all the rain. Did that hamper you guys in any way? Because I know you guys like to run it up and down the field quite a bit.
Oh, yes, sir, definitely, yeah. We actually, that motivated us the whole entire season, just knowing that we were picked to get next to last. Kind of kept us going, just helped us out, get a little extra motor in us, for sure.
All right, Caleb, I know you're disappointed you lost tonight, but I know you guys over in Carlisle, you like this other sport called baseball. You're the defending 1A state champs.
Yes,
I bet you're going to be at the batting cage first thing in the morning if I know you, because I do know you pretty well.
I mean, I'm not guaranteeing I'll be in the batting cage tomorrow, but yeah, just pretty soon we'll all be getting ready for that. I mean,
how about this when the sun shines the next time? How about that? I'll let you guys rest for the weekend.
Yes, sir. It's right around the corner, and.
All right, Caleb, we appreciate it, young man. Great season, and we appreciate you taking the time to us. Says a lot about you and your teammates there. Caleb, good luck in baseball, okay, buddy? All right, that was Caleb Cauley joining us even though in a loss. That tells you a lot about him. Now, up in Lindale tonight, Tenaha, they're known to make pretty deep runs in the playoffs. They were also off last week, and they're trying to make another big run, and they started it all tonight against my favorite mascot in the world, taking on the Frost Polar Bears, but it was a cold night for them as J.R. Hill gets right to work to Chavis Gregory, and look at him cut it back to the right twice. What a move right there. That's a play of the night nominee. Then J.R. is going to show off his arm right here. Another run here by the Tenaha Tigers as they would take it a long way in for the touchdown. That's Keota Davis for the touchdown, rather. Now J.R. And Chavis are going to hook up again. This time it's going to be a big pass to Mr. DeAndre Thomas for the touchdown right there. Great job by the Tenaha offense. I mean, this was just like a machine right here, up and down the field scoring. And then J.R. Hill once again is going to keep the ball for the score right here. That time he's going to hand it off to Chavis, though, and look at him doing work right here. Wow, like a bullet out of a gun, goes up the right side for the touchdown. And this is one of those plays coming up. It's outstanding as J.R. goes up top to DeAndre Thomas. And he makes an incredible catch, but he's on the 1-inch line. Poor guy. Hey, buddy, I give you a touchdown any day of the week. It's okay. Gregory's going to keep it himself for the touchdown right there. No problem for Tenaha on the Polar Bears tonight. Final score in this one is going to be all Tenaha 63-8 is your final score. Final stop tonight, West Rusk, where Mod and Lovelady hooked up. The rain didn't come till about the midway through the first quarter, but this was a really intense defensive battle early on. Emmanuel Williams taken down by Karian Richardson of Mod. Nice play by that young man. Tristan Carlo, the quarterback for Mod, takes the play signal from the coach, goes out on the field, but he didn't plan on this. Taylor Cannell with the big sack on Carlo. Lovelady, quarterback Hayden Campbell on the run now. Gets it, cuts it back up. Good job getting 15 extra yards. But Campbell gets greedy here and gets smashed by Caleb Collins of the Mod Cardinals. Those guys, they come to play, folks. But I love this play on the end around. Kind of a slow developing play, but Emmanuel Williams gets it. He's got blockers. Almost gets into the end zone. They would score and get a 2-point conversion a few plays later, 8-0. And then Karian Richardson would then take over for the Mod offense. He's a running back every coach wants on his team, and he would get a big run for the Mod Cardinals in this one. Final score between Mod and Lovelady tonight is going to be 21-8. Lovelady getting it done. Scotty, let's get those 1A scores for everybody. Quinlan Bowles goes down to Hicko 32-7. March 71-13 over San Augustine. West Sabine 54-0 over Combsdale. Detroit falls to Bremen 48-6. Sims Bowie goes down to Goldwaite 32-6. And Alto last night beat Hull Diaceta 47-42. Final break right now. Coming up, our play of the night. We had a lot to choose from, and we'll update you on who's playing where and who's playing who coming up in round 3 as well. Our round 2 play of the night could have went to Jake Parker, could have been to Jansen McCurdy, but Andrew Black's touchdown run here in the second quarter, looking like a unbelievable running back here, going 80 yards for the score, and Chapel Hill is on a roll, folks. Score recaps. Let's start with White House. They take care of Sulphur Springs 38-14. They play Friday in Allen against Mesquite Poteet. Kilgore takes care of Kaufman 21-14. They play Frisco Lone Star in Forney Friday at 2 o'clock. Chapel Hill, you just saw Andrew Black in the play of the night. They beat Crandall tonight. They play Friday at 7:30 in Forney against Decatur. And White Oak with a big upset over the Zebra Helmets there of Grandview, 35-14. They play Friday night in Lufkin. Congratulations to all the East Texas teams. They just keep on winning. Don't forget Saturday games. Longview McKinney Boyd plays at 4 o'clock. Wascom Rosebud and South Lake Carroll at 3 o'clock. ETFinalScore.com for all the scores, video. You can watch this whole show in its entirety all there on the website. Everybody have a great, safe weekend.